Welcome to the Chit
Hello.
Chat.
Thank you.
I'm
First one
Genya.
for me.
We are here with David.
I
So,
know.
David, you are new as a mod,
Yep, since November.
and how are you liking it?
I like it. I still got to get used to planning things ahead of time.
Absolutely. I mean, we all jump in and out on every so often with given days, but we also like to keep it where everybody's kind of got a given day to have more activity on that specific day, but we also are active throughout all the other times as well. So
Yeah.
you'll see everybody in and out, but you might see one person in there that's more busy on a specific day as well. So
I feel like you share the most, especially with
sometimes
the challenges.
just
You
depends
schedule
on
them out ahead
what's
of time.
going on. Well, I share the looks, so you'll see that
Yeah.
the challenges.
Yeah.
We are going to announce the winner for the store banner challenge, and I think it was 11 or 13 entries, and I won.
Yeah, congratulations.
I also launched my collection. I get to go shopping and go buy a whole bunch of stuff.
You gonna buy anything from your own collection?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, I haven't looked yet. What kind of stuff do you have?
Shoes and bling.
Shoes and bling?
Shoes
Like
and bling.
there's actual shoes?
Yeah, there's actually shoes. Light up tennis shoes. Light up tennis shoes. And they're rechargeable to boot. So yeah.
Really?
Yes. I'm
That's
excited.
exciting.
So definitely can't wait to get in there and order a bunch of stuff. Keychains, shoes, makeup for people who have trouble doing eyeliner. There's the little stickers that you can put on your eyelids to
I feel like that's harder than eyeliner.
For some, yeah. For some, no.
Have you ever tried it?
I haven't, but I struggle with doing wing eyeliners.
Yeah.
Because my eyelids, they droop now that I'm getting older. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you could see mine, when I got a little bit of it overlaps.
It's it's force of nature when things are starting to sag as you get older. It's just gravity, so.
Well, I mean, I've been very open on the page. I use tape to help with my eyeliner.
Yep, and I haven't done the tape yet, but I may have to go that route just because it's, like I said, age is.
About Bailey. Okay, we just watched her I'm Back video. I know she's been putting a lot more into dark history lately, and our members aren't, is thrilled about that.
Right.
But we know she just broke up with her fiance, so we got to give her her space and her time.
Very much.
Fiance,
so.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't send any hate to Fernando.
No.
Both need their I'd probably give, I'd give Bailey her space too, because even if it's support, I'm sure if she doesn't want to read anything negative, or I wouldn't want to read anything negative if I were her.
No, they were together for a while. Whatever the reason for the breakup, that's their personal.
And she said she believes they crossed each other's lives for a reason, and it may have ended its purpose for what it served.
Girl. Yep, and we support and love her regardless, and
yeah,
that is it. The case was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know where it was gonna go when I read. Oh my God, I don't remember the names, but that the wife was shot by somebody 5'6".
Right.
In an army outfit. I'm like, I had no idea where it was going.
Always the husband. It's always tied in somehow.
She's like, it's not the husband, but I mean, it kind of was.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. More interesting was, that I wrote down the name Jennifer. Jennifer and Brian ended up in prison, and They both got out, served their time.
Yeah, I want to know where they are now.
Well, she's dead.
Well, I forgot. She did pass away from pancreatic cancer, right?
Yep. So she got her karma, and he's apparently, well, from what she said, he's MIA. He's quiet, whatever. He went off. But I thought it was interesting. Did you catch that he tried to break out of prison and whatnot and had to do extra time?
Yeah, I did. I want to know more about what happened there.
I know. He'd be an interesting one to kind of go back and deep dive. So interesting case, interesting gun. Wasn't like your random.
A deep dive, from Nat and Kat on their crime chat.
Yeah, maybe they'll deep dive it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So, yeah, it was a good case. Good to see her back, and hopefully she did more. And she, of course, looked flawless with those nice neutral colors. I loved that lip.
Yeah, I didn't think she was going to finish her makeup because the story wrapped up so quick.
Right, but she.
And then she got her lips done.
She'll, even if she finishes the story, she'll sit and, finish the stuff up. Yeah. Or if she finishes her makeup and then she starts rambling, she ties it all together.
She does.
Good editing too.
Yeah. But yeah, quick 33-minute video. I would definitely recommend going back and watching it.
Yep. I enjoyed it.
Well, I have to compliment you. Your skin looks amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. It's getting there, older, but yeah.
Yeah.
Skincare is definitely a thing, but I've never been a big one for doing it, so I'm playing catch up now. So.
Yeah. What kind of stuff do you like to use?
Soap and water.
I mean, like moisturizers.
Yeah, I do like my moisturizers. I'm a fan of the beauty boxes and will switch around with different moisturizers, but I'm a huge proponent of, I love mermaid milk.
Oh, what's that?
It's a moisturizer, but it's a matte moisturizer, so I really like it under my foundation in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it's a mattifying. I'm not an oily person. I lean more towards dry. And then I'll use different facial oils at night. And then if I really need it, then I'll throw on a really heavy cream to super moisturize me at night. So
yeah.
We do have a special guest today. So I do see she's in the waiting room. So let's enter in Miss Barbara Mendez.
Hi.
Oh.
Hey, Barbara.
How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Snowy, windy.
Oh my God.
Making the best of it, right?
Are you getting tons of snow?
I want to say we have probably about a foot already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to snow till like 6 o'clock, they said.
Oof.
Yeah.
How about you guys? Do you guys have? I'm in Connecticut.
Okay. I'm in upstate New York, so we have about a foot right now too.
Oh, okay.
We have a few inches on the ground. We're in Minnesota. March is our snowiest month, so we don't really have it yet. But when we get it in March, it comes in waves, and
comes in heavy. Yeah. So we got about a foot.
We have the cold. We've been up and down.
Yeah, you definitely have the cold.
We've been just having horrible up and down cold weather. So
we have been too.
Yeah.
So let's jump into your fabulous makeup looks.
Thank you.
You have been extremely active on the page, which we love, and we would love to hear more about you. I was kind of perusing your page a little bit last night, and from what I gather, you're self-taught.
I am. So actually, I got into makeup, I want to say maybe like 10 years ago, and it was just something that always fascinated me. I love the art of it. And I went and YouTubed a bunch of videos and I'm like, I think I can do this. And went to the grocery store, the CVS, and just bought a bunch of makeup, right? For starters. And I got into it. But then, I let negativity get into my head. And so I let it go. And then COVID came, and now you're like, well, what am I going to do, right? And then something came up on my newsfeed on social media, and I'm like, I did that one time. And then I got into the SFX, came out with the tissue and the lash glue and the honey, and I just started doing it, and I came naturally, and I was like, oh, okay. And then from then I just started doing it for myself, just to kind of keep myself occupied. But then more and more friends were like, well, do this and do this. And they were sending me pictures, and then they started sharing it. And then people started asking me to do their makeup, and it just went off from there. And now it's like, okay, now I have to keep doing it, right?
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, I really took notice when we were doing all the October looks and challenges.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
you were just knocking them out of the park.
Yeah.
And I started that last year, and I started it with grease makeup, and I was doing it, but I wasn't happy with the looks, and I couldn't understand why. I thought it was my skin, because I'm a little older. And then I started researching, and I came across Maron, and it was just a complete game changer. I did one look with the paint and I fell in love, but then I was like, oh my God, like, what can I do next? And what can I do next? And then this year I looked at, I tried looks that last year I looked and just completely bypassed it, because I'm like, there's no way that I can do that. There's absolutely no way. And I just went for it. And I'm like, what do I have to lose? Like you always say, right? It's makeup, it's paint, it comes off, whatever. Just go for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what are you using then for makeup?
So I use regular glam makeup, as I would call it, and I use face paint.
Okay.
So it's actually water activated paint. It goes on your face, and I have very sensitive skin, so I was a little bit concerned that it might make me break out, but it doesn't make me break out. But at the same time, I spend hours putting the look together, but then I do a couple pictures, couple videos, and within 20, 30 minutes, it comes right off.
I was going to ask you how long it takes you to do some of those looks, because they are phenomenal.
My fastest one was an hour and 20 minutes. My longest one was 4 hours and 15 minutes.
Which look was that?
That would be the snow and heat miser.
Okay.
That one took me a little bit. Anything that has to do with a lot of shading, it's going to take a while.
Mm-hmm. They are absolutely incredible. I went back, and you can really see the difference in the makeup, because I went back to some of your older pictures.
Yeah.
And how much a difference it makes. I mean, I just bought some cheap makeup to do, the grease makeup to do, the few challenges, and that stuff doesn't work for nothing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't dry. It doesn't dry. So
horrible, it's like, but for a quick picture, it worked.
And if you have big pores like I do, it's gonna go in there, and you can see it, and it's just not good. I mean, there's nothing that you can do to cover that up. So when I went to the face paint, once you put, eyeshadow or, setting powder on it, it just makes your skin so smooth.
Oh, nice to know.
Yeah, it does.
I know
I've started following a lot of drag makeup artists on TikTok, and they use Maron's cream makeup and then set it, and it looks absolutely flawless. So I'm like, I think I need to change over from foundation over to Maron's cream makeup and then just set it, because it looks absolutely amazing.
To know new tips and tricks.
Yeah, right.
You don't use that for daily makeup then, do you?
I don't. No, no. For daily makeup, I use, regular makeup, foundation, concealer, shadow, stuff like that.
Well, your makeup looks absolutely flawless today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yours looks really good too. I thought to myself, you know what? If we're going to do a chit chat on makeup, then I might as well do something, right?
Yeah. Gotta play with it. Gotta play with it. So what else do you do in your free time besides, makeup? Do you have children or?
I do. I have 3 children. 2 of them are out of the house, boys, 27 and 22 next week. And then I have a 16-year-old daughter. She's still with me at home. My free time, I work, and from work, I come home, take care of home. if I'm not tired, I'll do makeup. And if I'm tired, I'll usually probably just meditate, yoga. I recently started picking up the weights again, reading, you know, anything artistic. I have a lot of canvases and a lot of regular paint, you know, just throw some paint on there and just see where it flows.
I've done that. I would like to get back to it just kind of for fun.
Yeah, it's therapeutic. I think anything artsy is like therapeutic, honestly, because you know what? Makeup to me is art. It's, you know, what you might not like what one person does, but then that person, you know, may love it. And that's how they interpret art, you know? So all of it is just art. And I just love the whole art aspect of it.
Well, I found makeup to be very relaxing too, you know, and I can come home and just sit and play with colors. I mean, before I found this group, I wore the same makeup for, you know, 15 years. And now after joining this group, I don't think I do the same look 2 days in a row.
I remember reading that. Yeah.
Look, you know, twice anymore. So, you know, it's been so, you know, exhilarating, I guess is a good word, you know.
Therapeutic as well.
Very much so. You know, it just, gets you outside your comfort zone to see the different things and go, oh, I can try that. I've never thought to put those two colors together, and then, you know, jump on and look up some YouTube different things. And it's been great to try it out, and then finding out the different brands out there. And
definitely.
It's been,
we have a store. I don't know if you guys have Ulta, but we have Ulta, and it's a makeup store. So I went in there yesterday to pretty much just get one concealer, and I walked out with a haul. You know, I walked out with a bunch of stuff. But, you know, I'm like, you know, I have, you know, textured skin. I'm a little bit older. I need a concealer that isn't going to crease, you know, and they're just good with, you know, saying, hey, I think this is, you know, what you can do. And they let you try the stuff, and you're just like, okay. And so I tried a lot of stuff, and then I ended up walking out like $120, $30 later.
What'd you get?
So I ended up getting a concealer. I got a palette. I got a couple things that I needed to do the Ice Queen look. I got brow pencils, brow pomade, just a bunch of little different things here and there just to add to the collection.
Okay. Doesn't take long to add up either, usually.
It doesn't. And then it doesn't take long to be like, ooh, I like this, and ooh, I like that. And then you're just like, get me out of here before I go broken here.
Right, totally. Yep, I like to shop online, check things out, but going into the store, seeing it live in person.
And then being able to try it out too, you know? So it's like, one thing I'm having a hard time finding is chunky glitter. Like, that's one thing that I'm having a really difficult time. If it was Halloween, it'd be everywhere. But it's like, unless I order it, I can't really find chunky glitter. And that's, so if you guys know where I can get chunky glitter, let me know, because I am on the search for it.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for that. What do you like about the group?
The group. I like the fact that I'm not a professional, and I feel comfortable enough to just go ahead and post. It's uplifting, you know, everybody's looking out for each other, giving tips and tricks, but honestly, I feel safe in the group, you know, I don't feel judged, I don't feel ridiculed. And so that safety feeling just makes me allowed to be active and be able to post and, you know, be able to engage people along, especially the first time posters. It's like, yay, I remember that feeling, you know? So it's like, welcome. And I like to engage with them so that, you know, they also feel safe coming into the group, because it was a big thing for me.
That first post is scary.
It is. It is, because you're like, oh my God, is it going to get likes? Are people just going to be like, who is this person? You know, and just, you know, so that first post is very scary. And before you hit that post button, you're thinking about it twice and 3 times before you hit that post button. So
yes,
when I see those first time posters, it's like, hi, you know, and welcome, or you're beautiful, whatever it takes to get them to be like, oh, this is a cool group, you know?
It is. We are truly one of a kind. And, you know, for anybody who's new to the group, knowing that, you know, we don't allow any put downs, we don't allow any bullying. And if there are a few people that do manage to find their way in who do that, that they are dealt with quickly and immediately, and they're shown the door.
Absolutely. I've seen it firsthand. I mean, I tag people, you know, admins or the mods usually, because I always, you know, forget who the admins are. So I usually tag the mods and I'll be like, take a look at what's going on here, you know,
Well, thank you.
and the next thing you know, they're gone.
Yeah, we're not going to put up with it. We don't want that, you know. Bailey wouldn't want that, and you know, so we want to keep
and I'm definitely not going to lower my frequency and my energy to engage in it when I know you guys are very good at handling it. So I'm like, hey, you guys are not going to be here much longer if that's your attitude.
Absolutely. Is there anything you would like to see as far as challenges or looks, or do you have any suggestions for us?
No, I think you guys have a great concept when you guys come up with the challenges. It's like, oh, I like this one, you know. So you guys definitely do good with the challenges. Sometimes you know, I'm like, I'm on it and I want to do it, and then I just don't find, you know, don't find the time for it. But you guys do really good. I mean, the January ones were fun. Definitely, you know, the December and the October, those were all fun. Maybe, you know, I'm sure you guys already have them planned or whatever, but come February, you know, there's Valentine's Day looks.
Red and pinks are definitely going to be. We also have some epic stuff coming up in February. So have you done lives on our group at all?
I haven't. Now that one is a bit daunting. I don't even really do lives like on my page. I did them during Halloween. I did maybe 3, I think. But I have a huge support on my page. And they know that, you know, that's a big step for me. So they're very supportive. So I am working up to it. Don't get me wrong. I am mustering up the courage to finally just say, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, and you know, it is what it is.
Well,
but I haven't yet.
Well, February is going to be our grand giveaway.
Okay.
Second half of February, and part of that is doing lives.
Oh. So you guys are going to really push.
We're going to be pushing. If you go back through the history of it, we did it last year. That's when I joined.
Okay.
That's what really kind of got me going. I didn't participate. I wasn't ready. My comfort level wasn't there. It took me a while.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody was doing lives, and that's what I was just enthralled with it. I started watching, picking up tips and, you know, the colors, and I would engage. I would, you know, join chatting and talking with people. I mean, that's how I got to know the mods and the team, and everybody was just, you know, chit-chatting, you know, through the chats with it. And you know, they would come on and just sit and chat and put on their makeup. I mean, it doesn't nearly have to be as extravagant as your looks. I mean, I know your forte is, you know, the half and halves and the shadowing, which is just your beautiful look that you have like today, you know, something much more simpler, you know, if you wanted to come on and do a live, or, you know, several. But like I said, we're going to be doing it during the second half of the month, and that would be, you know, part of it. There's going to be obviously several announcements as we're going to be doing it, but the prizes are going to be epic. There's going to be 8 winners altogether.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know, the top 3, and then there's going to be, you know, 5 runner-ups. So it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be an incredible, this is just kind of a little sneaky peek of it.
February's my birthday month too.
Ooh, so is mine.
Yeah. And when's your birthday, David?
The 6th.
Oh, okay. Mine's is the 12th.
And mine's the 25th.
Oh, look at that. Yep. All February birthday. So there you go. We're going to do this with a bang, right?
Ooh, I love it.
And no, we're going to be much more active in February, I think, mod-wise. So if you're worried about comments on your lives, we'll be there to monitor.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely
if you
helpful.
Want to plan a day, I'm sure we can even work around that, like plan a time. I'm
Okay,
sure one of us
cool.
can volunteer to help moderate that.
Yeah, they're
live.
jumping on, and it's going to be the second half of the month, so it's not like it's going to be February 1st and boom, come live.
Yeah,
It's
right.
You've got a couple of weeks, no worries. You got some time. You start planning out. We'll give you the heads up and the whatnot. But just so you know, if you want to start thinking about it,
Okay. I could do some dry runs on my page, just kind of get,
yeah,
used to
absolutely.
it.
So
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what I'll start doing.
Do you share your TikToks on the page?
Do I share my TikToks?
Yeah.
Some do. I do. Yeah, some of them I do
noticed
post.
them. They're in your
Yeah.
pictures
Okay.
as their groupings. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're-
cool.
Those are always fun to do,
Yeah.
And when I started at TikTok, I didn't know what I was doing. I started it last year, and my daughter would help me out a lot with it. And I would post and post and post, and I'm like, God, nobody ever likes, nobody ever comments. Like, damn, TikTok is brutal to me. Is it because they feel I'm too old or something? And then finally somebody says, hey, you can't comment on your videos. You can't do anything on your videos, but just look at them. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I literally had to go back into my TikTok. All of my settings were literally just to view. You couldn't engage. You couldn't do anything. And I'm like, this whole time, I thought it was me. Well, I mean, and it was just my settings on my TikTok. It was insane. And now I have people who, like and comment and engage. And it's like, this whole time I'm beating myself up thinking, wow, TikTok is brutal. They don't even give me an opportunity.
Yeah.
I haven't jumped on the TikTok bandwagon yet. I do follow a few people. I'm gonna have to jump in and follow yours so that when I do jump in there, that I can watch them. So I will.
It's a black hole.
They're fun.
I've heard
They're
that.
Fun. The
I know my friends.
are fun.
My
yeah, and
friends
it is.
send
You will get lost for hours. Yeah. Hours. You just go in there and you're just scrolling. Next thing you know, it's like, oh my God, it's dinner time.
I don't have enough time in my day as it is.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So I had a random question for you.
Okay.
Desert Island, top 3 products. What do you need?
Okay, so definitely my eyebrows. I could walk bareface all day long, but my eyebrows have to be done. So eyebrows, mascara, and my chapstick.
Okay.
I cannot do without that. What are your 3 things?
I was thinking about this last night. I like concealer. I love lip gloss. And then I would probably say sunscreen because I can't think of a third.
That would be the smart thing, though, especially deserted on the island.
Oh, I think that is sunscreen. How about you, Genya?
Me? Oh, I've always been mascara and a lipstick and probably some sort of cream blush type of thing.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I just have to have one more thing. Your nails are phenomenal.
Thank you.
Of them.
Oh,
wow. Of them. As I was flipping through your Facebook page, I was just like, girl.
I absolutely I love my tech. Oh my God, I absolutely love her. And it's funny thing, today was my appointment. And obviously, we had to cancel, and she called me personally because she has a scheduler, but she called me personally and she's like, okay, when can I get you on the schedule? Because I love my tech. I absolutely love her. I've gone through quite a few to find her. And now I tell her all the time, you are stuck with me because I just love her.
They are phenomenal. Does she do the hand artwork then to him?
I'm sorry?
The hand artwork?
Yes, all of that. Everything that you see on my nails is done by hand by her. It is crazy. Cool. I literally will give her a picture and say, this is what I want. And she'll say, okay, I'm just going to put my spin on it. And I'm like, you do whatever you want. This is just what I'm looking for. And next thing you know, I'm looking at my hands like, oh my God, like, how do you do this? Like, and she says, well, the same way you do makeup, I can't paint my face.
Yep. I love them. There's these random questions and they're just cute little 1 or 2 answers. And we'll just whip through them real quick.
Sure. Okay.
And end your little interview. But they're fun.
Sure. Okay, let's do
They've done
it.
it for all the famous stars. Everybody's been on his show. If you want to go through
Let's
the
do
YouTube.
it.
All right. So what's your favorite word?
Awesome.
What's your least favorite word?
No.
What turns you on?
Intelligence.
What turns you off?
Negativity.
What sound or noise do you love?
Running water.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Nails on a chalkboard.
Ooh, yes. What is your favorite curse word?
Well, fuck.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Other than my own currently, I would love to be an SFX makeup artist.
What profession would you not like to do?
I wouldn't want to be a doctor.
And then the last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Come on, girl, we got some work to do.
I love it. And
I love all those answers.
that is awesome. And I appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. Thank you. I truly, truly am honored. It was a pleasure, honestly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Stay warm, guys. Hopefully you don't get too much more snow.
Absolutely.
And if you do, make some snow angels and some snowmen and snow gals.
And absolutely make good choices.
And make good choices. Bye.
Bye.
Absolutely awesome. She is a neat lady.
She is. And her makeup today was phenomenal.
Oh, flawless.
The green, oh my God, it was like, it made me think of snake skin, like that really shiny, iridescent. Like, oh, I loved it.
Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Her FX. I'm definitely going to step up my game and order another makeup, and I can't wait.
And Barbara, when you watch this back later, you were made to go live.
Absolutely.
You are so camera ready.
I can't wait to see it. She'll do it. She'll do a live in February. I can feel it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
She's ready.
She is.
All right, so let's touch on a few things here real quick. We have our current challenges going on. By the time this airs, they'll be over and we'll be rolling into February.
Yeah.
So February challenges are going to be, we're going to have 2 looks for February. And then we'll have the third look, which is going to be a simpler look for the second half of the month. That'll run basically from the 15th through the end of the month. And that is because we're going to be doing the grand giveaway.
Oh, yeah. So excited.
So anybody who's watching this, make sure you're checking in with everything. Everybody's going to be posting, and you need to participate. Like, share, comment, and as we mentioned, lives. Let's go over the rules on the group. I know we've been having a few posts about hitting that report button.
Yeah. Not a fan of the report button.
No.
It messes with our algorithm. It doesn't recommend our page to new people. So definitely tag a mod or an admin.
Right. Really simple. Just don't hit the report button, please.
And if you see something, don't engage. Just write admin. Don't sink down to someone else's level. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, because if you start engaging, it could get you muted as well. And we don't want that. We know your intentions may be good, but unfortunately, then you start breaking the rules as well. And it's easy to get caught in the crossfire, and we don't want that because we love you. So play by the rules. Wednesdays are member business days. Anybody who's new needs to remember that we do support all forms of business, even if they are MLMs.
Yeah.
So on Wednesdays only, post your business. and post the links to it and allow our members to support small businesses. Anything that is out there, push it through and get it out there for everybody to see, as long as it's legal. And no GoFundMe's or those kind of things. We're not pushing for that. No psychic readings, anything funky, crazy like that. But, you know, your legit businesses are more than welcome.
A tangible product.
Yes, it's got to be tangible. Yeah. We still have our YouTube giveaway going on as well. We're still at about 226, 230 people subscribing. We want to hit that 500. So
we're at 227 now.
All right. Yeah.
Let's keep the momentum.
Yeah, so let's get up to 500. Got another prize going for that, so let's keep going.
Yeah, and then last thing, right? I think if anybody wants to sponsor a challenge, certainly message Ahmad. We are open to that.
Definitely. If anybody's got mini challenges, any suggestions, any looks that they'd like to see out there,
absolutely,
feel free to send us suggestions. We're always looking for another looks and challenges, ideas.
Yeah, always a new perspective is good to have.
So yeah, other than that, it's been a wonderful chat with you.
You too. You put me at ease. This is so nice.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, it's lots of fun. We had a great guest. And we'll just continue on and talk with you soon.
All right.
Make good choices.
Stay warm.
You bet. You too. Don't hurt yourself out shoveling now.
I'm not going to shovel. If my car can get over it, I'm not shoveling.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Talk soon.
All right, bye.